Give you a little bit of history of AQWA. My name's Grace. I'm an ocean guide here at AQWA, and I've recently just started the behind the scenes tour to let the public know a little bit about what happens here behind closed doors. Here at AQWA we have over 40 aquariums in total, ranging from our smallest aquarium to our main aquarium, which is the single largest aquarium in Australia. AQWA is an extension of the Indian Ocean, and we are very lucky when it comes to water supply because it's literally at our doorstep. Our own aquariums actually take in water instead. We don't need to truck water in like other aquariums may need to. There is one aquarium that collects water from the Indian Ocean, stored as baskets on ships and transported across docks and then transported into the aquarium. The construction of Underwater World, which is what it was originally called, commenced in March 1987. And was completed and opened to the public on the 13th of April 1988. In this picture of our largest aquarium, it holds over 3 million litres of Indian Ocean water and takes about an hour and a half to filter its volume. Out past the seawall is buried under the sand is our first point of filtration. We have our intake pipes, which cover approximately 200 metres square. This will then take in 100,000 litres per hour and is pumped through the seabed through two pipes at approximately 10 metres by 10 metres. We have 4 sand filters, which will then give the water an extra polish and an extra clean. And a third of the water moves up to a reservoir. And then it's moved around the rest of the main aquarium, except we do have a quarter of our water, which is 25,000 litres, which is then pumped to our coral reef area. We use a reservoir which gravity feeds water through the rest of the aquarium at about 30 litres per second. Once the water is used from around the aquarium, it is then moved into our filter tank, which is filled with rich bacteria, which can remove any nitrates and ammonias. And it circulates between our main tank. If you guys do get a chance to have a look at our main tank downstairs, it's quite impressive. Once again, the sand filters remove any of the, working with the bacteria, remove any pneumonias, nitrate, and then it flows into our 3 million litre main tank. Water is then circulated between the two before it enters back out into the ocean. By then, the water is filtered so much that there is no need for any cleaning. Our systems here at AQWA are generally open systems where we don't need to do any extra filtrations. However, everything at AQWA does have a backup system if we were due to fail. Basically, we have 3 pipes running through the building. We have a cold water pipe, a warm water pipe, and then an emergency pipe. If anything was to happen, if we don't have access to the cold or the warm water, we're able to shut those off and then use this emergency line. We also do have backup generators, backup chillers, so nothing can go too wrong here in the aquarium, and it hasn't for 30 years. The rate at which we pump water through the exhibit and the amount of new water is regularly added over the system and has this natural cleanliness. We find we send 3/4 of our water throughout the building and 1/4 of our water to the coral reef, which we have outside. We want the purest water in our coral reef area, and that's because the hard corals that we have need that water clarity so then they can photosynthesize. So it's all about trying to keep it as natural as possible. Our salinity is approximately the same as the ocean at 34 to 35.5 parts per 1,000 litre, and the pH is 7.7 ranging to about 8.05, which we do water quality testing once a week here in the aquarium. As I said, our coral reef exhibit, if you get a chance to have a look outside, it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the largest living coral displays in the world, and is the largest naturally lit aquarium in the world. Due to the scale of the exhibit and the natural corals, the water is filtered again before it's added to the display. And the pool has about 400,000 litres, which circulates at about 120,000 litres per hour. We do have 2 semi-closed systems here in the aquarium that only gets a 30% water change once a month, and we do actually have to add some extra dosing in there, and that's because it's got a high amount of corals. We do add extra calcium into the water. The whole system, including all the exhibits at AQWA, are changing over 4.5 million litres every 2 days. As I mentioned before, there was 3 PC pipes, with one to the warm water system, which is our far north area, and our danger zone area, and the other areas around the aquarium are the same water temperature, ranging from anywhere from 14 degrees to as high as 25, which we managed to hit this year. Guys, if you've got any questions for me, I can leave email address and follow up any questions, but thank you so much for being so patient, and apologies again for the slides.